Hi everyone, today I will be working on creating the multiple playlist feature. It might take more than one session and it's code that I haven't reviewed in quite a while. So let's just dive into it. Okay, so first thing, I need to find the main playlist structure, which is zippy file list. Okay, so now this is how Zoom Player keeps its playlist structure. And now I need to add a new property. And the property is not really property, I need just a value for the name. So let's just add name and it's a white string. Let's make it prettier. Okay. Now this is code that I'm just going to dive into. I didn't rethink anything. I'm just trying to implement it, and if I need to, I will go back and re-edit it, everything. It's like clay. You mold it, and if it doesn't work, you remold it. Okay. Let's start sculpturing the code. Okay, so I've added a name, but there's no default value for it, so not clear, create. We don't have a create. Okay, so we should probably create a class creator. So constructor create override. Let's go to the destroy function and copy it. And constructor create unrelated code, unrelated create. It isn't even used, so let's comment it out. Here it's not used at all. Compile, and we have an error. Of course, because you can't override a static method. Okay, is it because we don't have a creator? Let's forget. Okay. I'm not even sure if there is an inherited create here. But let's just set the name to nothing. And let's test that nothing is crashing. Okay. And it loads. Okay. And I have the Sintel demo in the playlist. But let's get some of the background music in here. Just to play around with it. Let's remove the video. Okay, so we have a playlist. And we're closing and we're creating and nothing obviously bad is happening. Let's try through the debug code. No issues. No memory leaks. Okay, this looks good. Let's just put a breakpoint here. to make sure it's actually getting called. And it's not getting called. Okay, so that's not so good. How can that be? Okay. It is getting called again and again and again and again and again. Okay. And again? No. Okay, so it is getting called. The name is set. So, what do we do next? Now it's thinking time. Okay. So, I have created. Ask Godwin. We forgot to recompile. Let's compile. Okay, so on the playlist, you see we have a new button here. This is a new button for version 19. And pressing it says coming soon, because it's not really connected to any relevant code at the moment. So we need to do several things. The first thing is that we need to create a playlist list. A list of playlists. Okay. So let's go to the playlist code. And this is the actual playlist. So now I need to make it. Okay, let's call it list of playlists. Always keep the code nice and neat. Okay, and this is actually a plist, generic list of pointers. Okay, and we need to create this when Zoom Player starts. I'll put a bookmark here. Okay, so where are we creating this? Let's do search p file. It's not so easy typing behind the microphone. P file list equals, no, probably here somewhere. I am creating all sorts of things. So let's put a bookmark here and start searching. And nope, nope, nope. Come on, really? So maybe I'm creating it in the playlist unit somewhere. Let's do it another way. Let's do it. Like this. Where is it? No. 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 What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. let's do it another way. Okay, since I created this, I have to create. I can just. Oh, it didn't work earlier. Please work. And no joy. Come on. Okay. So. I need the search. Doesn't make sense. Probably in the playlist, that's what I remember. But it was many years ago. Here it is. Okay, I forgot that the playlist is not a dynamic form, it's always created. So it's created here. Okay. I'm not sure I'm a fan of it being created here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so bookmark and create this. Generic list. And so it's probably free here. Yeah. Maybe I should do this earlier in the code. I don't want to accept drag and drop too early. Too late. Okay. So now I need to clear it out. So what I do is here integer for my loop. Okay, so I'm looping my lists of playlists. Okay, so I need to free the object. So I do TZP file list list like pointer, and I free it, and then I free. Oh, yeah, this is only for the background and not for the active one, which is this one. Okay, and then I actually need to free the list itself. I don't want any memory leaking. And I have an error. Of course. Gotta give proper range. And now it just creates the list. Okay. And now I want to create a few fake lists and show that the dialog shows up correctly when I click the button, and that it's also skinned, which is an added layer of complexity. Okay, so I'm going to my functions, and this is a coming soon that you've seen earlier when I clicked the button, so I now commenting it out, leaving it for now. And now I need to create the menu. So I need a looping integer, and Now I need a loop. And going to loop. Wait. First. Yeah. First. Okay, I need to loop it. I need to remember. I'll write comment. Add. No default. I still need to figure out some of the logistics. I haven't fully gave it enough thought, but I'm going to just proceed and edit later if I make mistakes. Okay, so first I want to loop all the playlists. Okay, so 0 to playlist.count and moment. I had to pause for a little bit. I had to say goodbye to my little one. Okay, so now we are looping through the lists and we need to add the names into a menu. Okay, of course, I don't remember how to make that, but I do remember that I did it for the sorting, so I'm just going to playlist sort. Okay, it's really similar. Okay. Okay, so now I first have to create a menu. Okay, I probably did it somewhere else. So where am I dynamically creating a menu? Come on, not here. Maybe somewhere here. Come on. I don't want to do it from scratch. Ah, I know it's in here somewhere. Where? Okay, time to do a search. Off screen. Okay. Am I doing it here? No. Am I doing it here? No. Here? No. Here? Nope. Nope. Favorites? Come on. Standard. No, this I already checked. Okay, I think I'm going about it a little bit wrong. Let's go back to the sort. Would be... Oh god, it wasn't here. Sorting here. Okay. I am creating the sort menu somewhere. Playlist. I think this one. Yeah, but it's empty. So I'm creating it somewhere. Where am I creating? Here we go. Sort menu. And this is the code I need. Programming is all about cutting and pasting, especially your own code. Okay, so back to my bookmark. And we need this. Prettify the code. And come on, let's do it. Okay. So this is actual code I need. I might have to add some other things, like a rename option, probably. Okay, and here we go. And of course we need to assign it to a completely new menu. Okay, this is something we're creating and then destroying. So let's call it a temp menu. It should be actually new menu item. So let's call it playlist menu, new menu item. This is the menu. Okay, create it. And we destroy it. Okay. Always clear things up. We don't want memory leaks. Okay, so we're creating this new item and we're telling it that the owner of this item is this, and the caption is this, and on click I do nothing for now because this is just the cosmetic portion of the code right now. And finally I edit to the right menu, and then here I tell it to pop up the menu, and boss is not specified. Where are you specified as boss? It's a key point. I don't like typing. Okay, we go. That's fine. That's old code. We pop the menu. This might cause a crash. I don't think so. I'm not sure. Okay, so it's not called TNT menu. So what is it called? Let's go to the playlist. And it's called pop-up menu. Okay, so back to the code and pop-up. And of course, item. Oh, file, and it's failing, not enough. It needs the parent. The parent is the sender. I'm going to do the playlists. Although in theory you can execute it from a different one. And what is the issue? Did I miss something? That's the form. Okay, now let's just see that we are not crashing. That would be nice. And we are waiting. Okay, here we go. We're opening the playlist and no crashes. Actually, nothing's happening because I forgot to do something very important. What I forgot to do is create false entries for my playlist. So I'm putting compiler directive. This is my local copies, which doesn't go into production copies. So this code won't accidentally leak into the final code. And then I create fake playlist. Let's create 8. 0 to 7 is 8. Do begin. And here I do like this. And how do I do it? I would do it like this. Add another temporary variable and I'll call it fake playlist, fake PL. It will be TCP files. Then I'm doing fake creating it. Then I'm giving it a fake name. And that should give us 1 through 8. And then I'm adding it to the list of playlists. And oh, why am I not just local? Def local. And of course, if you copy it badly, you have to fix it twice. Okay. So now in theory, each time I press a button, it would add 8 more and show them to me. Let's hope it doesn't crash. And it doesn't crash. Nice, and it's skinned and it's pretty, and clicking it does nothing except crash. Where is it crashing? An inset. It's possible that I mess things up. With the free, let's just see if it relates. I think it should. But let's see. I should probably set an on-click value for it. But yeah, it doesn't crash like this. Doesn't close. Doesn't crash. Okay. So, but why is it crashing? Should I investigate the skin code? It's probably I should probably make it a global variable instead of trying to find the exact place. Okay, so let's go back here to the create. And also create of playlist menu, which we said it's a TAT&T pop-up menu. Owned by the playlist. Okay, and we also read here, and we define it here. And again, clean up the code. This and back here. So instead of creating, even using it, what we do is clear it. And then we add here, here, and here. Did I miss? Oh. Items. Clear. Okay, so now I should be memory safe. No crashes even if I click on it. In theory. Let's try it out. Click once, let's do a double click. 16. And clicking doesn't crash. Nice. Okay. I need to remove this breakpoint. Okay. Close. There we go. Okay. Why is it not showing how long I have been recording? Never mind. Let's continue. Okay, so now I have fake lists and I know that it's showing correctly. And now I have to connect it to a function. So let's check which function meant. Yeah. Okay. So this function in the playlist is one that was used for a similar function. Okay, so I just basically copy this and I will create another one. Let's just copy the whole function and call it click and call it list of playlists click. Okay, so we now need to define it in the actual object, and then I don't need any of this code or this code, and I want to put down a bookmark and I want to assign this function to the menu function here. And I want to show a message when that happens that correlates to the entry I pressed. So playlist playlist clicked, and I need this tag. I don't actually need this code, I just need the tag number, which if you remember correctly, I've set it here. See? So it corresponds to the index here. Okay. So now I compile it and running it. Trying to. Okay. So now it should show me the number of the playlist entry I clicked, which is correct. It's actually the index. So here it should give me 15. This is 14. Okay. Okay, so we are good. We are good on the visuals. And now I am going back to the playlist, commenting this out, and now basically selecting it should override the current playlist. Okay, this requires some thought. So I'm going to try thinking out loud, brainstorming out loud. There are several options here. Okay. Because I need to take into account what happens when someone edits the playlist or clears the playlist. Because there should be an active one and there should be saved ones. Okay. I think I know. Okay. I will have to do it in 2 stages. Stage that just switches a playlist, and then I have to find a way to check if the playlist was modified, and then maybe offer to save it if you're trying to switch a playlist. Okay. So first check if the playlist was modified to show affirmation dialog. Maybe rename, maybe save the old playlist. Okay, but that's code for later. The code for now is to replace the entire playlist. There's another thing I need to check. The assign. Do I have assign here? I don't think I have assign. I don't. Okay, I need to write an assign code, which basically copies the object into from another object. Okay. Okay. So let's create an assign function. The function, a procedure. Which takes as a value the same class as itself. Let's call it source list. Okay. Okay, just saying that it's not created, which is fine. Okay. Basically writing the code that will copy playlists from one playlist to another, hopefully without any memory leaks. Okay, so we need an integer for our loop. So the first thing we do is that we need to clear ourselves. We have a clear, right? Yeah. Okay, so now we are just clearing the old list and need a new item. The bookmark. Okay, new entry. It's class, and now we're just looping. First the name. Name equals associate. Now we're copying the entries. To do that, we first need to create a new entry, and that's fine. And after we are done, we need to can I edit? Yeah, I just need to edit. Okay, so I just need to do add an entry that should work. And here I do an entry dot assign, because this actual file should have one. So see this I, and in theory that should be it. Why is there? Skip thumbs. I should probably do a full copy. It shouldn't really make a difference. So what was the issue here? And it's a boolean. Yes, skip some, right? Some don't. I don't want to skip it, so I'm doing false. Okay. So now, in theory, we have code that can duplicate a list. So if we go back to our code, we are going to do the main file list, and I'm going to assign it from the list that was sent. So it's where was it? Functions, lists of lists from. Let's make it a little bit clear. Let's call it index and make it like this. not necessary, but it's easier to read code. And we're assigning it. Probably won't need it, but let's just stay clean. Okay, so I have assigned the code. And let me check something. That's fine. Okay. Okay. So we are now assigning it to the man, and now I need to redraw the playlist, which of course I don't remember. Redraw. What was it? Update playlist. I think it's update playlist. Okay. So okay, and I should probably maybe I should add a playing index. I don't know. For now, how am I setting it? Okay. In theory, right now, if I have a playlist, it should just clear it and do nothing else. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, I have a playlist, and now I'm switching to a fake empty playlist. And that's fine. Okay. Now I need to add some options to save the playlist. Okay. So. Okay. I would need not save playlist, but add playlist. Okay. So, do I have a text string or add playlist? No. Right? No. Okay, so let's think of all the things we need. We will need add playlist. Maybe I do a manage playlist. I need to think of a way that's both intuitive to edit and not too cumbersome. And not too hard to code and track. Okay, let's just move forward. Let's just do one for now. Probably need more. Let's just do a playlist. Okay. Add playlist. Okay. So back to this function, I need to add a few new things. So like this. I don't need the tag, and this would be add playlist, and caption is string add playlist. And I remembered to do that, and click. I need something different. I need a new one. Okay, list of playlists, add list, click. Okay, so clicking it should ask for a name. Okay, but let's first add it to our playlist functions here, like this, in, and okay, here we need to prompt for a name. I don't remember if I have a skinned version of this. I don't think I do. I'm using input query, right? Wide input query. Check. Query. Input query. Wide input query. Okay. Let's try wide input query. Okay. So in the playlist here, let's see. What are the functions here? It's not even showing it. It probably won't compile. Let's do it. Let's just name. Didn't edit yet. Adding it. And where is it? Okay. I do have a skin. It's input query W. Okay. So here, playlist here. Here we go. Okay, so undeclared identifier. So what are the values? Caption prompt value. Okay, caption prompt value. Caption. We have prompt. We don't need value. This is what we want to get back. Let's reset it. Here we go. Here we go again. Okay. And we have the add playlist option. I should do a playlist name and not just a name. It would be clear, right? Playlist name. Okay, do I have playlist name? Playlist name. Oh, I don't. So another string. Name. And edit playlist becomes playlist name. No comma. Okay, so back to the playlist, and here we replace this with playlist name. Double check. Cool. Okay. And now, did I write it nicely? Where's my translation? Nope. I want this lowercase. Okay. And back to the playlist. No, back to the function, because I want a line separator. And nothing on click. Yes. Flip. Flip line. See that it looks okay. Yeah. Okay. I think I will have to do a manage playlists. That will be the simplest way. I can go two routes. Either the playlists are saved, or they are constantly edited, which can cause accidents. So I think you don't want to edit them as much, so it's more important not to have accidents. So other than add a playlist, I would need manage playlists, which would allow me to reorder them and to erase. Okay, so let's add manage option. So this would be my manage playlists option. We will need more strings. Okay, so translation unit, where are you? Okay, so we need this one. This and this comes 70. This is a kind of hassle you have to go to in order to make the application easily translatable. Okay, so now we have the manage playlist, and this needs to be list of playlist manager. Let's call it like this. We need to add this function as well to the playlist unit. Okay. This, and this. Let's put some comment code for now. And okay, what next? What next? What next? We need to add it to the object here. And if I did my job right, it should compile completely. Okay, so now we should also have a manage option, which currently does nothing. But in theory, we'll open another dialog that I will write later on. Okay. And now I only need to add this if the count is greater than 0, otherwise it won't look as pretty. Okay, so only if we have at least one list, then we do all of this. Nice. And now I am removing the fake code. I don't need it coming soon now. Remove the extra line here. Okay. Okay. What am I doing? I need the add function to actually work. That's a good one. So for that I need the playlist code, and I already wrote it here. So now I'm doing new lists, and it's a TCP file list, and I am creating it. Create, not create. I'm giving it the name. And I'm adding it to the list. The list is called list of lists. It's this one. This one. No items. Just add. Right. Right. Okay. So now, in theory, I should be able to create more lists. Right now, they're not going to be saved, but they are going to be created. Okay. So I need to think about it. Okay. So let's try it out. Let's see if it actually works. Okay. So we have an empty playlist. So I am taking some of the background music you're hearing, and I've added it as a list. Now I should make it easier for me to see the switches. So I'm going to have them listed alphabetically. Okay, so these are A through C. Okay. it's set to sort randomly. Okay. And so I want this to be. Maybe I should write the names later. Okay. Not the name, the count. Okay, but let's do it like this. And the name would be BG1. Okay. Now when I click, I have BG1. Now I will clear BG1 and put in a new version. Okay. This I will call BG2. Should probably do add playlist from file. Okay, later on. Okay, so now I have BG1 and BG2. Let's switch. BG1. Failure. Failure. Okay. Okay, so I will need add from file. So just in case, so I won't forget it. Put it here. Add playlist from file. And I'll just comment out the caption for now. Just do it like this. Okay. Now it will look weird. Let's just implement the actual text. Keep doing this. Should be doing here. $70. That's not one translated it. It makes more sense to switch them. Okay. 71 compile. This becomes 70. Become compile. Okay. Sanity check. Still sane. But it's missing. No. Add playlist. This. That's why you have to do sanity checks. And no. And here we go. Maybe this should be current playlist. Yeah, it should be add current playlist. Do it like this, and I'll go to change it like this. I'm making a little bit of a mess. Here. Okay. Like this. Makes most sense for the translators. And copy this, compile, find where the issue is, fix it. Let's see how it looks. Add current playlist, add playlist from file, manage playlist, cool. And now to try and figure out why assigning the playlist failed. Probably something silly. Okay. Let's see if something I missed. Okay. In theory, it should work. Okay. So let's try to debug this. Okay. Okay. So we're adding to the playlist. We're adding the current playlist. Name doesn't matter. Let's just clear the playlist and try to assign it. Okay. Oh, I'm not sure this is the right way to do the assign. Not sure if it makes a difference. Not like this should be a sign. Yeah. Okay, let's just put a breakpoint there. Remove this. And let's try it out. So, dragging files, adding name, clear. Doesn't do anything, and it's not even breaking for me. Why doesn't it like to break there? No. Okay. It doesn't allow me to step into it. Why? It froze? No. No. Come on. Have a complete freeze. Oh, okay. Let me be right back while I fix this. Okay, I'm back. Back from the freeze. Okay, where was I? On my breakpoints, all my lovely bookmarks. Okay, the order I redid. Okay, where's my playlist? Playlist. Let's move it closer. I hate this. Where were my functions? Let's move it up. And okay, so this is my issue here. And something in my assign code is not working. Okay. Okay, let's do it ugly. Okay, new entry. Now let's do show entry dot file name, just name. Okay. And cleared, then show the count. One. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, so fake playlist, not this real playlist, fake name, and assigning it. Okay, so that doesn't work for us. It's getting a 0. Okay, so let's do something that might give us a hint. Where is it now? Oh, where is it? Field switch. Here we go. Okay, so now I want to show a count. So I'll do the name plus tab plus count. Okay, so this might give me a hint if I'm messing something up when I'm originally assigning. Yeah. Okay, so once again, add playlist, 12 files. I'm adding the current, I'm giving it a name, and now it should show 12 next to the name, and it shows 0. So it's failing on the initial assign. Or am I even not assigning? That's also a possibility. Okay, playlist. Okay. And I'm adding. Where's the add? Here's the add. Oh, I'm not assigning anything. That makes sense. Do I need to set up the name? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm assigning, I'm giving it the name, and I'm adding it to the playlist. Okay, so if I didn't miss anything, it should now work. Okay. And now I am seeing the okay, this is going to be overkill now. I need to remove the debug code, which was here. Okay, I don't need this anymore. And now I'm adding my current, I'm giving it a name, I'm confident now, so I'm going to give it PG number 1. No! No way. No way. Can you compile it? Do a full build. Less confident. Come on. Oh, I'm silly. Silly. Okay. playlist. Now I'm confident again. Okay. Save 12 items. Move it. It's so confident. I'm going to do another playlist. And I'm going to call it BG2. And now I have two playlists, one with 7 files and one with 12 files. And let's switch to the 12 file. It worked. 7 files? It works. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now it only works in memory. If we close the Zoom player and open it again, we will no longer have these playlists going for us. So maybe I should do like an icon next to it. Should I do an icon? I'm not sure for now. Let's just leave it as a number. And okay. So I have these. I don't have manager, I don't have from file, and I don't have saving. I think I should save. Yeah. But I might have to modify my save code for the playlist. Okay, let's check out how I'm saving a playlist. Save playlist. Yeah, it saves to a file. And what if I want to save it to a playlist instead? Okay. So let's check if I can easily modify code. Okay, since it's only saving in my playlist format, what I need to do is it's adding everything into the F list. Then it saves it to the file. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to overload the save function. And I want to save it to a playlist. To a string list. Okay, so I'm going to duplicate. To the file name, it will be PL list, which will be TTNT, not file list, string list. And everything else remains the same, and we are overloading the function. Okay, and putting it here. Overload. And here. Basically the other way. And after this, here I don't have a file name. Okay. So basically, I need to remove this, move it here. I need to create it here and free it here. Okay. Okay. And I need to call this. Relay the other parameters. And here I'm saving it. File, but I don't need show message here, right? So I'm removing the show message and removing it from here. Okay. Okay. Like this. And here I need to remove the show message. So I'm consistent. And I believe this should be it, except it doesn't know what a string. Ah, I missed the naming. Okay. Here I need to fix it as well. I don't need overload on the actual code here. Ah. Okay, this makes it a little bit more complex what I initially thought of doing, because it's sending the path. Yeah, it's all relative to the file name. Okay. So I still have to pass the file name, but I can ignore it if I set the path mode to 0. It can be empty. Okay, so I'm doing file name, and here it does it. To Okay, this is good because all F lists are now PL lists. Okay. So now I have to create another file if I want to use it in the way I intend. It should be as one file with lots and lots of playlists, which I will load in a background thread. Just do not block the not to block the UI. That's another thing. I will have to work on a background thread for this. But that's a step for later. Okay. So now just let's do the save and load. And we won't care that it slows down everything. Okay. So what do I want? I want okay, I need to save playlist of playlists. Okay. So this will be procedure. Okay. Now I need to think of the format in a way that would be really fast. Okay. I actually have to change my load code as well. So I can read from memory. Okay. No one said it would be easy. So let's start with the savings. So let's do a new list, which would be TTNT string list, and we probably need a full list. And we'll need an integer for the loop. And go. I have less than around 40 minutes more before I have to finish for the day. And let me just set an alarm for a second here. I need an alarm for 40 minutes. Okay, 40 minutes. 40 minutes. Starting now. Okay. So first create my objects. And of course, what you create, you must free. And now my loop. But we don't even need to do all of this. The count is right, but if it's 0, to actually erase file, erase the list of play. Okay. Okay. So now I need to save the full list. One moment. Where do I keep? Here? Yeah. Okay. So now I need a file name for this. Default CPL. My default. Let's call it if play list playlist name. It's too long. Okay. Enough. And let's call it ZPLs. No. Call it default lists. No, but I want a different file extension. Okay, let's just call it default. ZPL lists. One moment. Sorry, I had to take a call from the wife. And I'm back. Okay. So back to the file name. And this is the name we closed off. Let me just check that I didn't do anything with the same extension by accident somewhere. Okay, so now I have the file name, so back to the saving of it. So here I'm doing a full list dot saved file, and this is just need config path. I think this should work. We haven't defined yet. Okay, and it compiles. Okay, so now what I'm trying to do is save the playlist. Okay, so first I'm new list clearing. Actually clearing, just clear. Then I'm saving to new list, and the file name can rename empty. Right. Should move this code above. Okay. Okay. What does save last item do? I think it saves the playing item. Yeah, and I don't want it here. Or do I? Do I? I do. I do? I think the load might mess me up. Let's do it. Let's do just false for now. Mode 0. Okay. So we do this and wait. Save the current playlist. This isn't what I want. Okay. This is gonna be a little bit more complex. Should probably change this to save current playlist. Leave this as save, please save. No, it should be convert playlist to file format. That makes more sense. And calling this one like this. And here we're doing like this. And it's on source list, DSD list. Okay. This is replaced by this. Probably won't work. Right. So this is GZP file list. It will remain list. Okay. Fix it. Okay, this sort of works. And now. Where was I? Convert. Where's convert? Okay. So now when I'm saving it, here I'm calling convert, and I am converting this list, this to this with no file name, pass mode 0, and we're not saving the current item. Okay, this compiles, but this convert doesn't work because I need to replace the P file list with source list. P file list with source list. Place all. Okay. That's good. And now I need to save it. Okay, save it. And it's not here. Close this. And I need here. Not here, here. Okay, I'm converting it. And I'm saying that should work. In theory. Okay. So I'm gonna put here. Destroy. Okay, destroy before I am doing it. I'm gonna save it. Exit. Put another bookmark. Okay, this looks good. Okay, so let's try it. Okay. So nothing here. Playlist number 1. Okay. Wait. No. It's not good. Otherwise, here, erase file. This one. Okay. So now I'm doing full list of text equals full list of text plus new list dot text. Okay, but not exactly, not like this. Okay, let's do it like this. First add. We need a title and a count, so we'll know in advance how much to load. So, and we need the name. Okay, so we'll do add list and name equals encode characters. Okay, it's encode. Encode what? Encode. Code. Not JSON. Text tags. Text tags. Okay, and back here. For text tags of our lists name like this, and this need name, and we can do count equals the integer of my count. Okay, but Let's do it so that we don't even try to do it if the count is too low. We don't save empty lists. So we should also, when adding lists, we need to cancel it. Okay, add list. P file list of count, and okay, do it. I have nothing to add. The report, nothing to resume. Playlist is nothing. Okay. So what should I do? I should create a nothing to add string. It might be useful elsewhere. Add. Okay. Do it like this. So can't add empty playlists, and so now we know they can't be empty. But we'll keep the safety check in case someone goes behind the scenes and try to edit the file. And what else? Okay, so we're adding the list and then we're combining the text. Okay, so now I need to run an experiment, 2 lists, and see how it's saved. Okay, so now we have 1 playlist, and I'm calling it BG number 1. Okay, and now I'm clearing it and I'm adding different playlist and I'm saving it as BG number 2. And now we have BG1 and BG2, and now when I close some player, it is supposed to save the file, which is actually probably not the best place to do it. I might want to do it instantly so it doesn't affect Zoom player's exit time. We don't want to waste time saving large playlist each time, so I would have to change it. Okay, so for close, right here. This one, when I want to save it when you add one. Okay. So adds it, and here it saves it. Okay. That way we're not saving on exit every time. Wasting cycles. Okay. What next? Now I need to test it. Am I missing something? We added the name, combined the text, and we're saving it, bring it, and okay, it looks good to me. So let's create one BG number 1, clear it, BG number 2, add it, and now close. Let's see what we have. Okay, so as you can see, we have add list, the name, and the count. Should have the second list, 16 lines. Let's actually open it in an editor and count. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't save the right value. 16 doesn't make sense. Okay, so count is actually the new list count, not the number of files. I was silly there. Files doesn't really help me. Okay, and. Let's test it. Okay, it's BG number 1. Save items. Save BG number 2. Okay, and it's showing, and I'm closing. And let's look at the file again. This one. Okay, 29. That makes more sense. Okay, so if we're here, 29, we should be 30. Here we go. Okay. So it's saving it, and it's saving it in a way that makes it really easy for me to really quickly load with minimal parsing. Can do even less parsing. Okay, so I'm going for maximum speed. So what I'm doing is 0 parsing. And let's put a version in there first. This would make it easier for me when loading to check for differences over time. Okay, so version 0, and then I'm just gonna do it full. Name equals, and I'm not even going to do encoding. Super quick. Just the name. And count. That's it. try it again. Okay, we have them both, and now I'm closing, and yep, you see the version, then it has the name, then it has the count. So the next 43 lines belong to this playlist. Okay, so it's super easy and fast to parse. And I should use lowercase just to be nicer. Okay, easier to read. Okay, it's not really a big deal, but I have run out of time for today. So thank you for watching. I hope I hope it was interesting. And the next session I will continue with the multiple playlist feature, maybe some bug fixes, maybe over time I'll have some time to contemplate, maybe do something differently. But for today, I'm done. Have a good night.